Hey everyone, welcome back to the Essential Oils Masterclass. So, the oil that I'm going to be talking about today is one of my absolute favourites, and it's funny to me that this is one of my favourite oils because before I'd really come across the doTERRA oils, it's not something that I would have really considered using very much, and now it's probably, out of all my oils, the one that I have to top up the most regularly. So, that oil is, the lemon oil. So, everybody should have their little sample bottles out. So I would love it if you grabbed your little sample bottle, took the cap off, and just had a nice deep breath of the beautiful, uplifting, refreshing, lemony smell. I love the lemon so much. So for me, when I first smelled the lemon, it really, it really makes me feel like I'm connecting with that feeling of just slicing over a beautiful fresh lemon when you've got all the juices squirting out and all the oils coming out of the skin everywhere. That, for me, is what the doTERRA lemon essential oil is like, and it's absolutely beautiful. The reason we get that smell from it of when we're cutting a lemon is because the lemon oil and all of the citrus oils from doTERRA are extracted from the skin of the citrus, so they are actually a cold pressed oil. All of the other essential oils are pretty much extracted through steam distillation. But yeah, all of the citrus are crushed and then the oil's excreted that way and then bottled and then we use it. That's also why the citrus oils tend to be a little bit cheaper because the process for getting the oil out is a little bit easier and you don't need as large a volume as you do for many of the other herbaceous and woody oils. So, some of the reasons that I love the lemon oil so much is that I just use it so regularly in so many aspects of my life. So, one of the main uses that I have for the lemon essential oil is actually in cleaning. So the really cool thing is once you've got a range of essential oils and you only really need a couple to do this, is you can really, really easily start making your own cleaning products. And I pretty much have one cleaning product which is like my go-to for basically everything in my house. I'll have one of these little spray bottles. I've got some that are a little bit bigger as well. But in this spray bottle I will put just maybe in there about a tablespoon or so of just cheap, crappy white vinegar from the supermarket. It's like $2 for a litre, so you don't need much. And then I will put in my oil. So in something this size, I'd normally put in about 8 drops of lemon oil. I'd put in maybe another 8 drops of the On Guard blend. It's amazing, amazing for cleaning. And then maybe 5 drops of tea tree. You could also use like lemongrass, lime, or anything that you find smells nice as well is always important to put in because something you're going to be putting around your house, so you want it to smell yummy. The reason that I'm putting the lemon oil and the other citrus oils in the cleaning products is because they do work as a natural degreaser. So if I've got my little spray bottle when I'm cleaning my kitchen, I'll just be spraying the bench top, spraying around the sink, spraying around the oven, kettle, all those areas of the house and letting it sit for a few minutes and then just literally wiping it with a cloth. And I find that the degreasing components of the lemon makes it really, really easy to do that, and you don't need to use any harsh chemicals at all. So much safer to be using this in your house, around your family, your children, and even around your pets, and particularly if you're a little bit sensitive already. We don't want to be putting toxic chemicals in our house and really strong smelling things that are often filled with synthetic fragrance fillers, which are very, very toxic to our health. So I'll also use this spray bottle with the lemon in it in my bathroom. I find it's really great for doing the shower, tiles, areas of the bathroom. I do have a little bit of a trick which is one of my favourite little recipes. So there's a recipe called Toilet Bombs, and this is in the Home Essentials Collection ebook from doTERRA, and I email that out when people join up. But the recipe is basically, I think it's a cup of bicarb soda, half a cup of citric acid, which is perfectly safe, and you just get that from the supermarket in the same section where you get the bicarb soda from. And then you'll put in that about 20 drops of essential oil, so you could do a mixture. I normally do about 10 lemon, 10 tea tree, and a little bit of On Guard. And you just mix all that together, give it a slight mist with a bit of water, and then pack it into ice cube trays. You just let that dry out, and then you can take one of these little bowls, drop it in your toilet, let it sort of fizzle a little bit, wash it around, and it's really good for getting rid of stains in your toilet. And it's completely safe and non-toxic. And I've taken it a step further with these, and now I get a bit lazy and I don't even bother making them up. I just mix the bicarb with the citric acid and the oils together in a little bucket, put in a bit of vinegar, and then I'll just use a cloth and I'll wipe this all over my shower glass or through the shower to help get rid of any scum that's almost otherwise impossible to get rid of. I'll leave it for about 20 minutes and then just wipe it all off. So that really shows me the amazing power of the lemon, and it is used so much in our house, mainly because I'm using it a lot in cleaning. But it is one of the cheaper oils, so you don't have to be so worried about going through it in large amounts. And I think it works out at like 2 cents a drop or something crazy like that. So it's a super cheap way to do it. We also use the lemon oil a lot, as I have already mentioned, in drinks. So I love just getting some sparkling mineral water, putting a drop or two of the lemon oil in that and just drinking it throughout the day. You get a whole host of really amazing health benefits from the lemon oil in that way. It is said to help remove petrochemicals and toxicity from the body. So just we're every day living in such a heavy sort of polluted environment a lot of the time, we're just absorbing all of these things that we don't want in our system. So if you're having the lemon oil in regularly, it can help to just help remove some of those from your body. I do always recommend, if you are going to be putting the lemon oil in a water bottle and having it throughout the day, you must be using either a glass or like a stainless steel water bottle. The oil is so powerful, and all essential oils for this matter, but particularly the lemon, that it will draw petrochemicals out of a plastic bottle, and then that will go in your water. So that just shows you the power that it can be having in your body. The lemon, again, you can be using it in cooking as well. So you could be making like some lemony curd cheesecakes, things like that, that you want to really amp up the lemony citrusy taste. You can use them in that way too. So that's just a few simple ways on how I will be using the lemon. But yeah, as I said, mostly in cleaning and in water in my house. And it's like just a beautiful oil to have in the diffuser that's really uplifting. I love using it for cleaning because when I'm cleaning my house, spraying it around my house, I'm having a really beautiful experience of just breathing in those oils, feeling really uplifted. Everything feels beautiful and fresh. And I do pop it in the diffuser a lot for that reason as well. Particularly in the morning, I find the citrus oils are great in the morning to have diffusing around the house to just bring in a lovely mood and get you set up for the day. So that's just a little information about our lemon oil, and I hope it helped you out.